Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nonya. If it's your first time here, hi. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm super excited to have you join me again. So in today's video, I'd like to share how I make my shampoo at home. But most of the people who patronize me buy soap. But since they've seen how I make my shampoo and they like that, it's very good. So I've been increasing my customer base for now. So these are all the ingredients I'm going to be using: the dry ones and the liquid ones. So the dry ones are in the nylon and the liquid ones are in the bottles. So just stick around, let me take you through these chemicals. So this is the nitrosol that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be taking about 60 grams because I'm not making so much. I'm just going to be doing about 5 liters. There is the soda ash that I'm going to be using. I'm using the soda ash light instead of doing the coarse soda ash. So I'm doing the soda ash light. It's usually more expensive, but I think it's better because we're making shampoo. And for this video, I'm not going to be using the SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, and caustic soda because of course we're washing here. We're not washing plates right here, guys. So this is the soda ash. This is the foaming booster that I'm going to be using. This is about 250 ml measured here. I'm going to be using sulphonic. Please, sulphonic is different from sulfuric acid, so this is safer than sulfuric acid, and please do not even try to use sulfuric acid. This is the vitamin E that we're going to be adding. So this is the fragrance that I'm going to be using. So this is about 8 ml. This is the preservative I'm going to be using. It's a dry one. Instead of using formalin, I'm going to be using this dry preservative, and this is the color. I'm going to be using about 20 grams of this one. This is the glycerin that we're going to be adding to the solution. All the chemicals used will be in the description box below. So I'm making about 5 liters of shampoo. So what I usually do is to measure out the quantity of water that I will be needing for the entire mixture. So I'm pouring out about 3 liters into this bowl, and what I want to do now is to mix the nitrosol in water. So I'm going to dissolve the nitrosol in water. Please, as you do this, ensure to give it a good stir. That's what is absolutely very important when you're making soup. Stir consistently, stir continuously, just so as to avoid lumps, because if you miss it at this point, the soup will have a lot of lumps and you would not like that. The shampoo, we have a lot of lumps, and of course the output will not be good. So the secret to making anything that washes or foams is to always ensure that you stay and just give it a good stay. I need to emphasize this. So the next thing is to dissolve the soda ash in water. I'm dissolving this in about 50 cl of water, and I'm going to add that to this mixture. Remember that I said that the 5 liters of water has been measured. So whatever quantity of water I'm going to be using for this production, I'm going to be scooping that from the 5 liters of water that I already have. So you can see that the nitrosol is well dissolved. So what I want to do is to add the soda ash that I have mixed very well into the nitrosol. So I'm just going to mix the solutions together and keep stirring. Okay, give it that good stir. Don't forget that that's absolutely very important. So I've placed this bowl in another bigger bowl so that when it splashes, it's just going to splash into the bigger bowl. So the next thing you want to add is the sulfonic acid. I have said this before now that it is not sulfuric. This is the dark one that looks like honey. It's different from the light transparent one that is very acidic, and that is not used for production of chemicals like this or shampoo. So you can see that the foam is beginning to come up. Some people add sodium lauryl sulfate, but I'm not going to be adding that, right? Just to reduce the quantity of chemicals that will go into this production. So the next thing I want to do is to add the foaming booster that is going to support the work that we're currently doing. So this is to enhance the foaming, and so that's what I have put in there, and that's about 250 ml. The sulfonic is also about 250 ml. So I'm just going to give this a good mix. Remember that it's absolutely important to mix thoroughly, to mix very well, so that every chemical can get incorporated. So the next thing I want to add now is the glycerin. I like to add this glycerin so that I can give moisture to the hair. Sometimes you wash your hair and then it gets very dried out. The glycerin helps to give moisture to the hair, and that's why I'm adding that. So the next thing I want to add is the vitamin E. Vitamin E also gives nutrients to the hair, and that's why I'm adding that. So this is about 30 ml from the measurement that I took earlier. So that's the vitamin E going into the solution. And remember to always give this a good mix. Don't forget that mixing it properly helps all the chemicals get incorporated into the solution. That's absolutely important. Don't forget that. Then I want to add the fragrance of the perfume, as it's popularly called. I'm going to be using banana fragrance this time, just so that I can have that nice smell going in there. So I want to give it a good mix. So the next thing I want to do now is to dissolve the preservative in water. So when I dissolve the preservative with the dry one, I'm going to mix that very thoroughly and then add it into the solution. This is just to help the product stay longer or have a shelf life, especially if you're going to be keeping it for long, or if you're going to be doing this for commercial purposes. It's important that you use a preservative. So the next thing I'm going to be mixing in water right now is going to be the color, or the colorant. I'm going to dissolve this also as well, and I'm going to be using the orange, but the output is going to turn out as yellowish kind of, but this is orange, as you can see. So I'm just going to give that a very good mix. Remember to mix and mix and mix thoroughly. So that's what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to keep giving this a good mix. As you can see, our shampoo is ready. So remember that the extra thing that went into this was the glycerin, the vitamin E, and that differentiates it from just soap. And I've taken out the caustic soda and the other chemicals that are used for soap making, just so that we can have something very healthy. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please give this video a thumb up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. If you're new to my channel, click on the subscribe button, tap on the notification bell, like it, comment and share. Thank you.